Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric, also known as Mr. Ornyx. Today I'm trying Alan Wake 2. That's a game series that I have never looked at and never played before. But everyone is speaking about it as a very good game with extremely good graphics and good gameplay and also very good voice acting. So I'm taking you guys along on the journey on the first episode of Mr. Ornyx Tries-series. So let's see, is this game as good as everyone is saying it is? Mr. Ornyx Tries, Alan Wake 2. Well, here we are. Alan Wake 2, The Beginning.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Mind-bending intro.
This is not the story I hoped it would be.
What's up with the freaky animals?
The ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
All right.
And monsters wear many faces.
Who is this guy? Crawling in the water. Am I playing like him? Yes, I am. Well, alright, why am I naked? I have no clothes on me. Bring me some clothes, I'm freezing out here. Ah, bright light. Who are those? Someone is looking for me? Right. Oh, I heard something in the bushes. I hope I'm going the right way, but you never know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oof, jump scares. I actually got the goosebumps here. Right. Do I dare to take this challenge on? What am I going to meet up here? I hear a lot of roaring. I don't see anything though. Whispers. I can sprint. Not very fast, but still a bit faster than just walking, dragging my feet. Oh my god. Oof. I actually get the goosebumps from this. Very creepy intro. is this? No. People are out for me. No. Oh my god. Did I get shot? Ooh. I get stabbed at least. Oh my god. Cult? What is this cult? And I'm dead. Not the greatest start. Some kind of ritual murder in the beginning here. I'm left on the table, naked and dead. That's a dramatic start. I'm excited. So what's gonna happen next?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Very scenic intro here. It's looking like more like a movie than a game.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
All right. Are we arriving at the scene?
Cauldron Lake.
The murder scene
Time to get to work.
by the lake. All right, let's get to work.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear?
Yeah, probably.
Check out that map.
Map. Return 1. Invitation. Okay. So here we have a map. The map displays key locations in the area. Alright, I can see the map here. Can zoom in and out. Can find goals, get to the crime scene, find the deputies. Alright. Let's go. Here he is. Yeah, hello.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Yeah.
Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm
You
Deputy
better be
Mulligan.
sorry, ma'am.
I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
Amateurs.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
All right. So
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
the clues. You can access the case board inside the mind place. All right, let's try it out.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The
Okay,
facts are on the board.
so here we have a case board.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. All right. I can use right stick to move around, L2, R2 to zoom in and out. Seems fair. And I can use the left cursor to move around. Okay. Now I'm free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing circle. Oh, I would like to stay actually. So what do we have here? All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Okay. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. All right. Murder method, slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies. But no cause of death, chest trauma. Exposure to water, post-mortem, question mark. And here we have some pictures, bruising on wrists and legs, deep gash in the chest, heart missing, all bodies experienced bloating. All right, killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing, all right, that's strange. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Okay, so this is good to know.
You're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Let's
Hey,
go. I want to
Casey.
see the crime scene now.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny.
Come on, I can't wait to see the scene. I want to work the scene, just get there, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Gives me a headache.
Yeah.
Too much sky.
Which way, which way? Down here.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Here we have some boys. Who's talking?
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
All right, Thornton, show us the goods. What has happened?
So, FBI, huh?
Yeah, that's right, I'm the FBI.
Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
Indeed.
Forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Yeah, of course.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
So here we have the
Now,
crime
this is
scene,
the
right?
Scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Yep. You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the case board inside the mine place. So let's get there. And we can press up on the gamepad to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the case board. All right.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image on the case board begins a new line of investigation. That's good. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. All right. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Investigate the crime scene. Consistent with previous murders? Question mark. So let's look around some more. I have some clues here. Here's
The killer left
the
the
heart.
right next to the body.
Yep.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Yep. So we have some new pictures then. We're stringing them up on the board. Okay.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
Yes,
But this
indeed.
time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. So I have 3 goals now, right? Investigate crime scene. Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killer. You are now free to examine the board. All right. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
More
Need to find more clues.
clues.
Large amount of blood on the table.
Yep.
The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
No. Multiple set of footprints.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Yeah.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
Does Thornton know anything more?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
An
I
FBI
haven't
colleague?
heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay. All right.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times in Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Yep.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything?
Let's work the case board again.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Right.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
This is a very cool feature to get access to the investigation board and reading about the
Profiling.
clues and
Get
things like
into the
that.
subject's head. See
Really
what they
good.
saw, feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Okay, so I can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. What does it mean? Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. So here we have Nightingale, right?
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
So 13 years MIA and ending up on a table killed in a ritual murder.
He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Scary voice.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Right?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay.
This mug always cheers me up.
Okay. Now what? I guess I should have a look around. Is there any more clues hanging around? Here's something, right? Huh.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Yep. And something else.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused? Follow these steps. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. So that's a puzzle, I guess. Alright, so a lot of different codes. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Wash your hands, take a nap.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Let's use the flashlight. There we have a logo. There as well, on the wall. An animal.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Oh dear, oh dear. There's a logo as well. What was first? Wash your hands? Yep, here we have it. A diagonal, point to each other, tilting down right. And there we have take a nap. Arrows to the outside. Arrows to the outside. And here's the fridge, okay. That's points towards each other, okay. Alright. Let's see if I can remember. That is not a guarantee. No. Wasn't this the right one? Ah, no. It was the other way around. Yep. Nice. Some ammo. And something else. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. I feel like a tree today. Okay, I can do anything more there. Now what? Nothing else in here, I guess. So now what? Profile the victim. Okay, I'm not done with the profiling. Right.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13
I have
years.
heard this before.
How did... Nightingale was chosen as the victim. What?
Nothing new here, right? Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, I have to put the profile here.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Yep.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Hey.
Sure.
Okay, I can just
It's
jump
not that
up there.
complicated.
There was no clue. I thought it was a clue.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
Yep.
The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come... A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like
Yeah.
a manuscript. Page of story. Killer left a
You
message.
should use gloves there, young lady.
It's for us.
Touching evidence.
The text is about us.
Text is about us?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Ooh,
Reading
it's like a narrative.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Is it Alan writing the story about us as we are playing it through? Seems like that, right? Wow.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Okay, part of the profiling. Manuscript pages, alright. So we have already just heard about that, so let's go forward. Nightingale. The page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Alright. Nothing more here to see, I guess. Something in his chest. I have to look at the goals again. Figure out what happened to Nightingale. Yeah, still the same objective, I guess. Work the scene a bit more. Let's see if we can find anything inside the body. This is a cool start of this game. If you are stuck, check the mind place, but I don't think we need that yet. Just checking out the body once
You
again.
made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing more here to see. Cool ray tracing is very good graphics. It's extremely good graphics actually. Beautiful game. Alright, what more can we see here? Check the case board once again. I have some evidence.
From the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
It's a very creepy voice. Right, footprints emerging from under the rock. He walked through a boulder, doesn't make sense. Trail has gone cold.
Okay. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
No? Ah. So Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. So the body needs to be
I
examined.
think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Yeah, now what? Huh.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Alright, shortcut key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right?
So the key
I
goes
could
to the
use a
store
cup of
maybe?
coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Yep.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Stuffed in something for us to find.
Yeah, maybe. Sounds reasonable. Is the car up here? Yep. Here are
Here
the
we are.
cars.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Alright. So I'm going to the diner. Let's go.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far.
This cutscene is looking really good. It feels really like a movie.
Fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
All right. It's a
The
beautiful
diner's
scene
just
here.
up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Look at the ray tracing in the water puddles.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Too little, obviously.
Don't know, get there. How much have you had? Not enough. To toot my own horn, but I am.
Oh dear.
Here's a diner. Oh dear diner.
Let me guess. The FBI.
Yep.
Welcome to Bright Falls.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Right.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing? Sure.
Wow, the ray tracing is really cool. Look at the reflections in real time.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details.
Okay.
Perfectly legal.
So Alan Wake went missing?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Okay. So profiling once again. But I'm guessing we're profiling our new friends. The Bookers.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Right.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Oh my god, so exciting. What is this? I think we have something for the case board as well. Yep, we have a new yellow note to the right. Learned all I can here. Need to get body back to town for examination. Alright. Something new in the cases. Previous murders. Alright. The bookers describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives.
Nope.
Nope. What do you mean nope? Where should I put this then? Ah. Yeah.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Seems like it. Cult of the Tree. Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Right. Very exciting. Cult stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Alright, so I should look out for boxes and things like that to be able to open them and to find more clues. Sounds pretty straightforward. Stash found near a Cauldron Lake mobile home. Yeah, that was the first box.
Nah.
No, not the right place. Ah, of course, up to the right. Yeah, I think we're done here for now.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Let's get it.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Do I meet an old friend here?
I thought we'd never
Rose?
see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter.
And I have forgot about it.
So weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No.
What's this mystery now? A twist.
You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Well, that's strange. Saga thinks so too. Right? Bye, Rose. Strange woman.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Yeah,
Let's go.
we are so ready. We want to look at Nightingale to see what we can find in his body.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult.
Yep.
Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Right. I am very eager to look at the examination room now.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as
Just a
soon as
map.
possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Yeah, I'm very eager to see a body.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Yep. But we would like to see the body, to see if we can find some clues in Nightingale's
So we
body.
share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
So mysterious
Something
and
about
scary.
morgues. They always cheer me up.
Cheer me up, yeah, right.
He's joking.
He is joking. Okay, I can open that door, it seems. At least try. But we're going here.
Okay,
Here he is.
let's take a look at our patient.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Alright. So he has... Does he have tattoos as well? Alright.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Okay.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Yeah,
It
bloated.
doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Oh, what is a tattoo guy?
Put up a fight.
There's writing on here.
Writing on the heart?
Can't make it out.
Writing. How'd they manage that?
Exactly. That's a mystery in itself. So let's look at the clues and put them on our board. So cult symbols, jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this is not subtle. A badge of pride? Well, well, well. Murder at Cauldron Lake.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Yeah. So let's put all of these up here.
Makes sense.
What? Okay. No.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Okay. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
these cutscenes are so cool. And this room with this board is fantastic. Okay. So the goals are now still examine the chest cavity in Nightingale. What did they leave? A message. I can sense that it is a message. Maybe a writing or something. Paper of some kind.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
It was a page, of course. Another page of the story or the book.
Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Are there more pages just like these?
No, wait.
What is happening?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh my god. What is happening?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Oh my god. I actually have goosebumps on my arm. This is scary. Because I don't think that this light will live forever.
See me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Alright.
Go.
Vanished.
Yep, he did. But it seems he can come back from the dead, so you should not be a relaxed person right now. Oh my god, what an end to the chapter. So, an intriguing start from the beginning, maybe a bit slow in the middle, and now in the end of the first chapter it just accelerates. The story seems very, very exciting. Well, that's it for today's episode, guys. So what do I think about the Alan Wake 2? Well, the graphics is extremely good, the voice acting is crisp, the story seems to be intriguing and very exciting. And also, the horror elements, it makes me actually have some goosebumps in the beginning there. I'm looking forward to play this game through to see how it ends and also to have some more jump scares. Thank you for watching today's content, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. I'm also on X and TikTok, so don't forget to follow me there as well. Alright guys, have a nice one.